Hey, it's the Average Rye here, aka Coasty. Welcome back to my adventures. I stayed at Boots Off Hostel last night. It was interesting. No, it wasn't bad. It was interesting. I did 14 miles in, and they had restrictive camping in the area, so I was like, you know what, I'll just go to the hostel. So even though it'd been just one night out, so it wasn't too bad. Did sleep, got like 4 hours of sleep, so getting a little late start this morning. It's like 10 o'clock, so gotta try to put in some miles a day and get a walk around this lake. So hopefully I get some good views of that. But I'm gonna hit the trail. I'll see y'all out there. So this is the lake I was talking about. Hopefully, it sounds like we walk around it and go up that way, so I see it for a while. If I was a good YouTuber, I'd be able to tell you the name of the lake, but you know, I don't read good, so nah, I just haven't seen a sign. I don't know what it's called, but if I had known, I would tell y'all. Kind of cool lake though. They say when it warms up, it stays pretty busy. Pretty cool. So as for many down trees as I have seen on trail and otherwise, I'm just always surprised that there's still trees in the woods. I just don't. It's always baffling. Like even when I was out west, when I was stationed out in like Washington State, out in the Olympic Peninsula, it was just baffling to see how many like trees, like dead trees, you see floating down the river into the ocean. It's just nuts. You're like, how are there still trees in the forest? So we've been weaving around this lake, or actually reservoir. If somebody can explain to me, like, I grew up on a reservoir and we call it a reservoir, but like since hiking, every lake that we've gone to has actually been a reservoir, but they call them lakes. So like, what? Why? Like, help my brain understand this, because I thought reservoirs were reservoirs and lakes were lakes, but you know, I don't know. I'm just Coasty. All right, so apparently it is just a man-made lake, because you got water on this side, the dam, and then you come over here and it's just nothing. So I guess it's just a lake. That's cool. All right, onward. All right, the wind blew a little hard off that lake. I'm like traveling in here because he's blowing sideways. As you can see, the beard is moving. I hope the wind dies down and we get up on the mountain, which is never the case, so it probably is gonna be worse. I don't even know if you can hear me right now, but just know it's windy. Okay, just kidding again. I see water. It looks like there's a power station, so it looks like they pump they let the water flow out and create energy from it. That's kind of cool. I like it. Look at these tiny, narrow little stairs. Like, I may die, or may not. We'll see. Golly. I swear the trees move like this until I pull the camera out, and then they just do this. Let's see. Just sitting on a rock behind a shelter with death down below. Look at this view. God, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A lot of lakes out here. Kind of cool. I'm gonna sit here and enjoy being out of the wind for a second and then get back on the trail, I guess. So I did about 16 miles today, 17 miles a day. Got here like 5:30. Yeah, I got food out. That's a no-no. Don't do it. It's cold. What do you want? I'm like wrapped up in my sleeping bag, and I'm just chilling. I've been sitting here. I have a little bit of service, so I've been sitting here listening to some music, and waiting to see if anybody else shows up. So I think I'm about to cook dinner, edit some videos, and then go to bed, I guess. But yeah, luckily the wind is mostly going that way. Every once in a while it comes this way, which is not pleasant, but Oh, that wind was brutal today. So I just been sitting here getting warm. I hope everybody is staying warm at their, house. So this is my view for the night, and I'll see y'all in the morning, unless something crazy happens. Like, crazy. Woo! It is got, like, tonight is like, it's been colder since I've been out here. Like, I've seen it down like the teens, but like tonight is like 40, and I'm freezing. Like, sun is going down. I've been like huddled up in my sleeping bag, editing videos. Now I got dinner going while I'm uploading videos, and I've never been so cold since I've been out here. So can't wait till dinner's done, and then I'm gonna crawl back into bed and stay warm. Oh, but the point of that was, I think tonight, I may jinx it. Tonight might be my first night alone on trail. Maybe. Somebody might be coming through the woods right now. Nope. All right. I don't know. That's weird. I thought there would be at least one person that caught up to me, but they must have pitched tents like a few miles back. Oh man, I wish I would have known that it was pretty quiet and still up here, but oh well. Maybe I'll sleep good tonight. All right, so holy poop sticks, Batman. I'm like trying to like finish uploading this video to publish tomorrow, and clearly like I'm so far behind. But I'm just sitting here like at the edge of the shelter. Oh, and yeah, and I'm still by myself. So I hear something like walking around. And since I've been like staring at like light this whole time, I stood up and peeked around the corner of the shelter, and I thought it was this girl that I thought was gonna pass through here tonight, but I haven't seen her. So I was seeing like what I thought was red light in the distance, like a red glowing light. It turned out to be I was just staring at light so much because I had FaceTimed my sister earlier, and I was using the light just like I am now, and it made me see red when I was looking away. And anyways, it freaked me out. So fast forward like 20 minutes later, like 5 minutes ago, I'm sitting here and I hear that walking noise again. And I'm like, dude, somebody's messing with me or something. There's something out there, because it sounded like a person. It was heavy. And then I started hearing like scratching behind the shelter. Oh yeah, did I mention I'm alone in the woods for the first time in, I don't know, 6 weeks? Hell, I haven't been alone by myself, period, in the last 6 weeks, so I'm alone. Yeah, anyways, so I'm sitting here, and the scratching noise gets a little louder. I'm like, dude, that is behind the shelter. Is that a mouse? No, that's too big for a mouse. Something is going on. What's going on? And so I like walk around, and I keep the noise is getting louder, and I'm like, yep, definitely behind the shelter. And I'm like, crap. So I'm like, I kind of like make some that loud noise, like I think I banged my pan or something, and I hear it kind of like jolts away, but it like doesn't go like fully away. Like it sounds like it runs like 10 feet, 15 feet, and then like takes like a defensive position, because all I can see now is two, green glowing eyes looking at me in the woods by myself, alone for the first time. And there's these two lights, and two little glowing eyeballs looking straight at me. And they were eye level with me. And I'm like, oh, poop sticks. This is first time alone in the woods by myself for the first time in 6 weeks. I run into a bear. I haven't ran into a bear yet. I haven't even seen a bear. I've seen one bear scat, and that was like 3 states ago. So like, crap. Yeah, bear. That's what I'm thinking. And so I'm like, all right, well, what would scare a bear? So I like bark, like ha. I don't know. I know you're supposed to say like, hey bear, you know, like, I barked, okay? Look, so sue me, okay? I didn't practice, apparently I need to practice before next time. And that way I can just say, hey bear, this time I just barked. And as I barked, I flopped my green light onto like the spotlight, like white light, and realized it was a tiny baby deer. You've got to be kidding me. I had my, like the whole family of deer. You can see it right there. Right there. There's the deer. There's the deers. There they are. There they were. They just came through here again and scared the poop out of me. Hey, look, another animal. I don't know. Yeah, do you see it? Do you see his eyes? All right, so hope this doesn't like turn out to be like the Blair Witch Project or something, but jeepers, man. Look, there's the deer. They keep like running around here. Like they were all just over there, like just below the ridge, just a little bit, and then like something spooked them, and there was like 5 of them that ran through here. There's one still over there. I don't know if you can see it. It's hard to see him. Holy poops, man. I just want to go to sleep, and there's like a rodeo going on out here. All right, so I survived the night. Barely. No, it was good. I didn't sleep very well, but it was beautiful. I think it was a good night. Beautiful morning, so. All right, but I'm about to. I just had somebody walk by and chatted with them a little while. They told me who was behind me, so. It's cool. I want to go back to bed, though. Good night. All right, good morning. Again, it is cold. And I just had like 4 other hikers pass me. They got up early and left the last shelter, which is like 7 miles away. And yeah, they agreed it was cold. But all of us, we're having trouble with the water this morning. Everything keeps freezing up. Like, this isn't the coldest morning we've been on trail, but God, it feels like it. Low 20s. Slight wind breeze, like a little breeze, just enough to just freeze you. So my hands are numb. Just started moving, trying to get some warmth going, but I don't have any water because it's all frozen. I've had like 3 sips of water, and my water bladder's frozen. Well, it had ice in it rather, but the tube is frozen. So I'm hoping getting moving will break that up, and I can start drinking some water again. So, all right, well, I'm gonna get going. I guess it's 26 miles to Damascus, which means I'd get there at like 9 o'clock tonight. I don't think I'm gonna make it, so aiming for 16 miles to 2 shelters away, and then roll into Damascus in the morning. So. We'll see. All right, gotta go. It's cold. So we're at the famous AT barn, I guess, and it is a absolute beautiful day. We're like in a pasture out here. We just had some nice trail magic, very much needed because all of our water's frozen up, and he had some Gatorade. But we're just trying to stay warm right now, so we're gonna keep walking. See, I told y'all it was cold. This is leftover from 2 nights ago. And, I mean, even spots that are in the sun. Whew, sorry for the bouncing. I'm trying to keep it safe. But yeah, it's kind of pretty. I'm finally warming up. The wind has, I don't know if the wind has stopped or died down, but, or if the mountain's just blocking it. I think the mountain's just blocking it, so. Onward to Damascus. Wasn't it nice of them? They took out all the rocks in the path and just stacked them right there. Boy, trail maintainers are so nice. All right, so welcome back to another edition of AT Cribs. This is the most spacious one we've seen so far today. Not really, but look at this. I think with just the right amount of wind, this thing's gonna just fall over. So, whoo! Oh, here's some scale. Here's bottomless. To show you the scale. He's, you what, 6 foot? 6 foot?
Yep, 6 foot.
There you go. So, little tiny thing. I think it's a one person. Oof. Well, I just got to the last shelter. Well, I just left the last shelter before Virginia, baby. Woo woo. Done. It was like 16 miles to there. And it's 4. I got there right around 4, like right before 4. And it's 10 miles to Damascus. And if you notice, I'm missing something. I somehow dropped my beanie somewhere on the trail, probably like 3 miles back. I don't know where it is. If I had known, I would have like just gone back. Like I was like, oh, it's only like a half a mile. I'd probably have done it, but it could be like 6 miles back. I don't know. So hopefully my buddy Catfish or mismatch. Whew. I'll see it and bring it to me one day. But with me not having that, and it's going to be blistery cold again tonight, and I usually sleep with it on to keep my head and ears warm. Even in my sleeping bag that has a head cover. So missing it, and I'm only 10 miles. I'm gonna push as hard as I can to get to Damascus tonight. So that'll be a full marathon day today, 26 miles. So I'm gonna be fighting dark or the daylight. So I should get there between 8 and 8:30, I think, if I did my math right. Luckily, it's mostly downhill. I think I got like 2 small climbs. But if I can't do it, I'm just gonna stop. There's a campsite at the border. Excuse me, I just ate a bar. And I may have to set up camp there, depending on how tired I am and how hungry I am. But I'm gonna try to push all the way to Damascus tonight. So hopefully I can get a hot meal, maybe a hot shower, and a decent night's sleep. And then try to catch up with my buddy Johan and Da Vinci soon. So that's the goal. Let's do it. Out. So I've never ran a marathon, but I'm about to walk one today. Just making it to freaking, whew, just made it to Virginia. I've never been happier. Let's go! Woo, that was a bit emotional, huh? I think the reason why, sorry, meeting, is because last Sunday, I wanted to quit. Did 4 miles last Sunday. Wanted to go home, pack it up. But instead, I rested at a shelter. And now I'm in Virginia. Doing 26 miles today. Yeah, life's good. All right, so I made it to Damascus, 26 miles. Oh, so excited. So excited.
In this video, I wanted to finish it up, wrap it up. While I was on trail, I actually had it set for like 30 minutes, 40 minutes. It was long, so I'm cutting it short now. Sorry they're getting so long. I keep getting stretched on trail and keep forgetting. I keep like, oh, I only have like 5 minutes of video. No, I have like 30 minutes of video. So anyways, again, I appreciate all the likes, all the comments, all the love, all the support. I couldn't have gotten this far without any of y'all's help. I love you very much. and I'm gonna cut it short. So I'll see y'all on the trail.